Hey guys. Hey Cynthia online. Hey, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Hola, hola. Hey Alexis 808. I'm just jump on a little bit later than usual. I just got through a client doing some things or whatever and getting prepared for tomorrow. So I just wanted to jump on real quick, guys. Let me give it a few more moments just for some people to jump on. Hey. So, hey, Miss Star 93, thank you for joining. Alexis, thank you for inviting followers. Alexis, greatly appreciated. So, guys, let me just tell you who I am. For those of you who do not know me or are coming on in, please make sure, please make sure that you, just let me know who you are. Just put your name up. Hey, Melkin, I believe that is. Thank you guys so much for joining. For those of you who do not know me, my name is TenishaBibbs. I'm a licensed cosmetologist educator. I'm a wig specialist and also a hair loss practitioner. I teach you the art and science of custom wig making and also how to build a custom wig business. So tonight, I want to just say thank you so much for jumping on. I know you guys are probably in the bed or at work and, you just jumped on just to kind of hear what I have to say. So if you can share this broadcast with your follower, you can also tap the screen and give hearts. I absolutely love hearts. And so tonight what we're going to be talking about is being organized in your custom wig business. The other day we talked about plan, provision, and action in your business, which are 3 essentials that you need to, to actually be successful in your custom wig business. So tonight we're going to talk about one of those, which is plan, which I put under that as far as being organized. And so one of the things that in organization skills that you need, hey Miss Ruby, thank you for joining, that you're going to need is paper file. Okay. And when I say paper file, sometimes when your customers come in, you have your consultation cards or your consultation folders or whatever you have. You want to make sure that you're organized in that area and that you make sure that you can actually get to them as quick as possible. Okay. Because if you have a customer that, let's say you've done that customer 5 years ago or something like that, and they call back again and they want more services in your, more wigs, then you don't want to be fumbling and looking for their information. You want to have everything organized in your file. If you have a file cabinet or whatever you have, you want to make sure that you organize those. Also, as a new thing, Google. You can always use Google or any type of online format. I love Google because Google is so easy. I can send an email to my clients. They can fill out the Google form and it's in my Gmail, and I don't have to worry about paper or anything like that. So that's a very, very important way of keeping track of making sure that you're organized in your business and making sure that your clients or your customers' information is updated. It's in there. If they call and they want, several types of wigs, and you can keep track of your customers that way. Okay. When you go into your Google Drive, you can also do what's called share your products. So when your customers call or they want certain products, they want to see what's updated, what's new in your custom wig business, what kind of products you have, you can always do a share drive and you can share that. I'm not sure about Dropbox. I know you can use your Dropbox. However, they said to be really, really, really careful of using Dropbox because they can see all of your information. So if you are a Google person like I am, you can always share your Google Drive box with them and set up a folder for that customer or set up their folders in there. And you can always have pictures and things like that you can share with them. If you need any updated information, any special promotion in your custom wig business, you can actually use that Google Drive to send information to your customers. Okay. Now, note taking is really so important. When your customer call, you want to take notes. You want to make sure that you get every important detail that you need for that customer, because the worst thing is having a customer call you and you don't know their name. You don't know what they had. It's just like being in a salon and you have a customer come to you and they get a color, and then they come back to you in 2 months and say, I really don't know what color I use. They're looking for you for the answer, and you're looking at them like, I don't know. We can just figure out something. It's very unprofessional. You want to take notes when your customers are calling so that you can refer back to what your discussion was, and then they can say, you know what, that was right. You did. Yes, we did talk about that. And always repeat to your customers. Always repeat to your customers. Let me make sure I understand what you're saying, because a lot of times when you don't do that, you miss important information or you misunderstand what they're saying. So taking notes and putting those notes even in your Google, setting up a form in Google to make sure that you, when that customer call, you go right in your Google Forms, you go right under their file folder. Okay, I'm going to create a name. Let's just say Destiny is her name. And so Destiny calls you. You created a folder for Destiny, and everything that you need to send Destiny is in that folder. Okay, and you're going to go in and you're going to pull that folder out with their information in, and you're going to talk to them in that, from what you've per our previous conversation, Destiny, this is what we talked about the last time. So those are some, hey Maven, hey, how are you? And and also another way of being organized in your business is your social media. What are you putting out there on your social media? You have to be organized and consistent with all of that. So being able to, if you're going to do, let's just say you're doing sew-ins, okay? I'm just going off the market real quick because we're talking about custom wigs, but I'm just going to say sew-ins. If you're talking about sew-in, then you want to promote that on your social media. If you're talking about custom wigs, you want to promote that on your social media. You want to promote that on your Instagram and things like that. That's going to help you keep organized. It's when we're all over the place. We don't know what we're talking about. We don't know, all this other stuff that it confuses our customers, okay? So being organized in your business by organizing all your file folders or anything that you're using, that way you can easily pull those out. You want to make sure that you file them in, thank you, Cynthia. You want to make sure that you file them in your, whether it's your file folder. If you're going to archive them, then you want to make sure that you put them in a particular place that you organize them correctly. So if you have a client that so happened to be in the military and moved to USO Polish, thank you, that moves overseas to, let's say, Africa, and they lost your number, but all of a sudden, oh my God, it's been 5 years. I haven't heard from you or seen you in a long time. Guess what? You can go back into your archives. You can pull out the information and you'll be right back on task with them, and it won't take you and deviate you. Hey, how are you? It won't deviate you from, being successful in that sale. Okay. Also, your Google Drive, we talked about your Google Drive. You can share information with your customers on your Google Drive. You can, if you have updated styles that you want to, transfer. If your customer have a Gmail, I believe you can also transfer them to Yahoo. But I know with Google, I'm really familiar with Google, so you can transfer those pictures back and forth. So that way you guys can be on one cord, and that you can have a successful transition, a successful sale. Okay. I'm not too familiar with Dropbox, but I heard some bad things about Dropbox, so I won't really promote it as much until I get a full understanding of, how to use it. And also note taking, so that when after you take your notes, you go into your Google Drive and you put those notes in your customers' information. So when you're talking to your customers the next time, you won't look like you all over the place, or you're not organized. And then last but not least, organizing your social media. So when your customers do come on your social media, they will see the same thing going on. You cannot be on your social media promoting love your honesty, great tips. Oh, thank you, Maven. You can't be on your social media all over the place. I promise you, if you look confused, people are not going to buy your stuff. So you can't be on there talking about, hey guys, I'm a custom wig maker. And then tomorrow, hey guys, I do all this other stuff. And people are going to be like, okay, so what do you do? So just really promote what you're doing, and also keep it organized in that area. And, down the road, you can start, like tonight, for instance, I've been doing custom wigs for years. So tonight I pulled out one of my little trades, which was, lashes. I have my own makeup company. Nobody knows that. But custom wigs is what I love to do, and I also love to do makeup, but it's not that timing yet. You understand what I'm saying? So just kind of don't do too much. Take it in sections, and so people can see that you're organizing your business, and master that thing first, and then come out with your other stuff. Okay, so guys, thank you so much tonight for jumping on. Those of you, again, if you don't know who I am, I'm TenishaBibbs, a licensed cosmetologist educator. I'm also a wig specialist and also a hair loss practitioner. I teach you the art and science of custom wig making and how to build a custom wig business. I thank you so much for sharing this with your followers and giving hearts and showing me the love. And until tomorrow, I will see you guys 10 o'clock, 10:30. I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. Thank you, and I love you guys so much. I'll see you all later. This phone, you pay so much money for phones, and they just don't work right, okay? I think I am going to get an iPhone.